Hello students and parents, I am Pasindu Chammika and this is an introductory video if you are writing O-levels in 2026 February and getting ready for your A-levels in 2028 about the best English medium class in the country. In this introductory video, I'll be speaking about three main things. First, who I am, what we have done as a class and what you will be getting by joining our classes, and finally, the results we have produced as a result of our programs in our classes. Then let's move on. First about myself, I wrote A-levels in 2020, achieved 3 A's with the Colombo District 35th rank, and then got selected to University of Moratuwa for engineering and currently studying as an engineering undergraduate in the final year while conducting the best English medium chemistry class in the country. Then the most important part of this video, the program, what you will be getting by joining our classes, which won't be given by any other class. Right, the most important part of this video, why us? Why should you join our classes? What are the programs we give to you or your child, which you won't be getting from anywhere else? First of all, you need to understand most of the students who get good results for O-levels won't get a good results for A-levels. The reason is the exam is a little bit more difficult and a little bit more different compared to O-levels. Being realistic, only 2 to 3% students will achieve 3 A's even though they have a good result in O-levels. So you need to understand learning the theory properly, covering the syllabus on time, and revising what you have learned in a continuous basis will be very important to achieve a good result. So our programs have been programmed in a way that all of those objectives are fulfilled. So we'll move on and see what you will be getting. First of all, every week, from the very first week you join our classes, you will be getting a weekly paper. The objective of that is it's a small 20-minute paper. The objective of that is to revise what we have done in the previous week, right? And the paper will be discussed before the class finishes. And every week this will be done for around 120 weeks, which will be your entire span of your A-level journey. Then after every unit, we will be conducting a unit-wise paper, which will be held as a complete exam. For the physical students, you will be writing the exam as a proper exam. All the papers, rough sheets, even the piece of string you will be getting at the exam will be provided. Even for the online students, you will be switching on your Zoom camera and you will be separately monitored by myself, which will be giving you a very good exam experience on writing an exam. This will be done after every unit. Therefore, you will be writing more than 10 exams as a proper examination in our classes. Then the next important thing will be your term tests. Term tests are very critical to measure your level at your classes, at your school. We will be having separate preparation programs for all 6 term test examinations so that you will be prepared before your term test, which will be extremely important before your A-levels. Then we'll be having practical seminars as well. In the practical seminars, even though practicals won't be questioned that much for your A-levels, it's good to know how chemistry works. And sometimes in the future, there will be a trend of asking practical related questions in your chemistry paper as well, which is done in physics right now. So we'll be covering the most important practicals through practical seminars, giving you a good idea on how the practical works in chemistry. And after completing 2 to 3 units in your syllabus, we'll be starting a special model paper series where the papers will be written weekly. Papers will be marked, ranked, and a review will be given for all the MCQs. A complete marking scheme will be given for all the essay papers, which will be done every week for around 100 weeks, giving you a very good solid foundation on what you have learned. And also, once 60 to 70% of your syllabus is covered, we'll talk about covering the syllabus in a minute. The last 10-year past papers will be completely covered because remember, you will be writing another past paper in your A-levels. Then also remember, completing all of these programs, we will be covering the syllabus at least 5 months before your A-levels, which is a promise, which is guaranteed, which has been done for the previous batches. And also, as a student who you are joining, to make it more convenient for every unit, you will be getting a tute for online physical students. For online students, tutes will be delivered without a separate charge. For most classes, check whether that is done. And then you will be having the unlimited recording facility, which is a very rare facility given from a class, which won't be given from most of the classes. It will be very important if you miss a class, if you want to revise the class again, or else let's say you learn the unit after 3-4 months, you want to come back and watch it again. In most of the classes, it will require separate payment, but here we provide it for free. These are the main facilities you will be getting from our class, which you won't be getting from anywhere in the country. Then the final part of this video, results my students have produced, which is proof of all these programs. Here you can see the best results my students have produced, not in the last 10 years or the 5 years, but in the last 2 to 3 year period. And keep in mind, now we have physical classes in Colombo, physical classes in Kurunagala, and also we are operating as the best English medium online chemistry class. But when these students were doing A levels, we only had a small physical group class in Colombo. So all of these results have been produced by a small bunch of students. But I can guarantee no other English medium chemistry class has produced this much of results. I invite you to fact check it for yourself. You can see the most competitive district, Colombo. We have Colombo district 9th, 10th, 11th, 16th, 19th, 20th, 23rd, 28th and 32nd and so on. Keep in mind, even getting a result around Colombo district 200 will achieve you a spot in University of Moratuwa for engineering. It's that competitive. It's that the results are very good in Colombo, given that we have achieved this many results in the Colombo top 100. So I assume this is enough to get an understanding on how good our programs are, what quality we maintain throughout the entire A-level span. Then moving on. This is our class plan. While conducting all the programs, still we'll be covering the entire syllabus 5 or 6 months before your A-levels. That's a promise. That's a guarantee. For the previous batches, we have done it. For the current batches, we will be doing it. And for your batch also, that will be definitely done. Here's a descriptive class plan. This will be shared once you join our class groups. And you can always check whether we are on schedule or whether I am not up to my promises. And the final few minutes of our introductory video, these are few clips from our student testimonials, which are available on our socials. You can go and check out those. And also, if you are interested and you want to join our classes or to know more about our classes, you can contact us through the given numbers. If you want to contact us through WhatsApp, you have a number, and then there's our hotlines, and also you can contact us through our socials as well. And I invite all of you to join the best English medium chemistry class in the country.